Hello, everyone. Let's go ahead and get our collective messages for June. Let's go ahead and see what's coming forward, any messages or advice coming forward for the month of June. As always, this is collective, so take it as it resonates to you. Also, if you'd like to book a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. All right, collective, let's go ahead and see what's coming forward in the month of June. All right, we have a card popping on out. We have hope, and this one came out the other day as well. And this says, hope is the light in the darkness. Never exhaust it. Okay, when it comes into this, okay, if you haven't seen the message from yesterday, I want you to go watch it. Also, for the month of June, I want you to hold this. I want you, for my collective, to kind of switch the mindset instead of focusing on the lack of, instead of focusing on the what we don't have or what you're worried about. I want you to switch it and focus on the abundance of things. Do you have? What are you grateful for in this situation? And I know that it might be hard, but find those little things to be grateful for in those little moments, because I feel that's opening us up to more. And when it focuses in on the abundance, okay, when it comes into manifesting, I want you to focus in on, whether you believe or you really focus on being very logistic about situations, you have insecurities, you have worries about something. I want you to focus on receiving whatever it is in the month of June that you are looking for, okay? Do not focus on the worry. We have insight coming forward. Insight is the fruit of wisdom. Keep learning. Keep a learning attitude. Sorry about that. And we have cleansing. Cleanse your mind, spirit, and remove negative energy. And I was just saying that about the hope, right? In the month of June, if you're worried about a situation, if you feel insecure about something, whatever it might be, for some of you, okay, and this is just specific for some of you. I just want to make that clear, but this could go into other situations, so take it as it resonates if it fits with your situation. If there's something that you're worried about, if there's something that you're nervous about, for some of you, I want you to kind of like look into learning or kind of expanding in that realm, right? But also, if there's something that you're worried about, if there's something, triggering, for some of you, this could, I don't even want to say health. I really don't get into health. I really don't get into that. But for some of you, if you're worried about health or if you're worried about something, I want you to look into some things. I want you to kind of be open to the expansion of something, or when it comes into that, because I feel like for some of you, it's like learn about a condition or like learn about something, and I feel like you'll kind of feel better about it. Now, that is not for everybody. That's only for like probably a specific handful of you, so don't make it fit. For others of you, I do feel like there's a sense here where it's like, don't be afraid for expanding, okay? If you need to learn something, or if you kind of feel low in an area, or you feel insecure about something, look into it. Be open to new knowledge. And this could go into, watching videos. This could go into reading. This could go into kind of being an apprentice in a situation. But be open to some new knowledge. And when it comes into this, do not focus on the lack of. Don't focus on the worry. Don't focus on the resistance. Don't focus on any of that. Focus on what you want to happen. Let's go ahead and pull 3. Okay, we have opportunity, and this one wanted to fly on out, okay? Opportunity always comes to those who are prepared, and always prepared. And when the opportunity comes, be brave enough to grab it, and will open a new possibility. All right, let's go ahead and pull 2 more cards. All right, one wanted to flip out. We have responsibility. This card came out the other day, in the other reading as well. Let's go ahead and see. And I do feel when it comes into that hope, insight, if this is like, a new opportunity is coming forward for you, and it's like, and then we have it breaking through, okay? If there is an opportunity that comes forward for you, right, and it's like maybe a new position, you've been kind of wanting something new, you've been asking for something new, things like that, and a new position or an opportunity comes forward for you that you may not necessarily know, and it's like, I'm a little nervous, I'm a little apprehensive to take this opportunity because I don't really know, I'm not really sure of X, Y, and Z. There is an opportunity for expansion and learning, and I do feel like kind of have trust in yourself. Don't hold yourself back from any new opportunities that come forward in the month of June. If there is something, there could be a new job, a new relationship, a new path in X, Y, or Z. Don't shut things down instantly. Kind of be open to new possibilities. Now, again, this responsibility talks about what you currently have. Don't focus on the lack of, right? When we talk about wanting some more or wanting extra, we have to be grateful for what we have and not focus on the low energy, because Spirit's not reading energy as positive or negative. It's reading energy for energy. And so if you're sending out the worry, if you're sending out the stress, that's what you're receiving. If you're sending out the excitement and the abundance, that's what you'll be receiving. We have that breakthrough coming forward. Everyone has their own comfort zone, but it's time for growth. It's time for some expansion. You cannot break through a comfort zone without, or you can't break through something without stepping outside of a comfort zone, right? Don't be scared. And if you notice everything, like if you notice these orbs, like everything's kind of leaving the book, it's leaving. This orb right here, it's leaving. And right here, it's like they're all leaving as well. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Let's go ahead and see what animal is significant in the month of June. Let's go ahead and see. And this animal could be, all right, you have two. And so this could be, we have the boar coming forward in bravery. And this could reference, I know for some of you, this could reference, like, I think the birth year, right? And we also have the elk as well. So if these are significant to you as well, these could just be some confirmation for you that this is 100% for you, right? Spirit's bringing it in, and it's like, no, this is your reading. Now, for others of you, when it comes into the boar, this could, I want you to pay attention to any elks or boars kind of around social media, charms, things like that, just to kind of get further confirmation for yourself. But also, when it comes into this, we were just talking about bravery. Don't allow any past experiences, anything from the past to hold you back. If you're worried about something, if you're stressed about something, don't allow that to hold you back. Be brave, push through it. I feel like there's like a sense of resilience. Yeah, and then the elk, all about strength, that resilience. Push through that. Be strong and don't worry about X, Y, or Z. Have the hope that everything is going to work out, right? If you're trying to, make something happen for yourself, if you want to step out into the spotlight, right? But you're worried about this person, you're worried about that person, you're worried about who will say what, you're never going to find those people that kind of stand behind you. Does that make sense? And this goes in all situations. For some of you, this could be where it's like you're stepping out of some group, or you're stepping out of some situation, you're stepping out of something, and it's like it's very scary to do so. And I see that here where it's like kind of building in that strength, kind of having that courage, having that bravery. And I feel that's where like that hope's coming in, where it's like believe in what you can accomplish. Take this opportunity. I feel too, this could be where it's like be thankful. For some of you, be thankful for what you learned there, but now take the opportunity to expand. You learned a lot here. Be grateful for that, but don't allow that to hold you back. Just because you learned a lot here doesn't mean you have to stay here. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot for the month of June for my collective. We're just going to start off with 4 cards for the month of June for my collective. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, and this could be an opportunity or an offer coming in for you. Yep, there could be an opportunity or an offer coming in for you. And you know what's crazy is I literally think, for some of you, if you watched the reading yesterday, I feel like this is kind of just like further confirmation for you where it like comes in for the month of June. This could just be a play on in the month of June. For others of you, I want you to go watch the reading from yesterday because I do feel like this kind of can connect in. There could be an opportunity that comes in, within the week. And I'm talking about the beginning of June, okay? Like in the beginning of June, there could be an opportunity or an offer that's coming forward for my collective. And I feel like it kind of really brings things at peace. Now, I want you with this Queen of Swords. This is kind of, to me, putting your thoughts over your feelings. So again, not focusing on those worries, not focusing on, someone else's feelings. And I do feel for some of my collective, I want to tell you, I want you to know it's like you've learned what you needed in one situation or another. It's time for expansion. If that means, if you heard that, my cat just knocked something off. So sorry if you heard that. For some of you, you've already learned what you needed to in one situation or another. And if this talks about a person, if this talks about friends, if this talks about family, if this talks about, a home, a state, living situation, a career path. You've learned what you needed. You don't have to feel bad about this expansion when it comes into kind of expanding into something new. You don't need to feel insecure about this. You've gained what you needed. It's time to transition. Queen of Swords, I want you to kind of be very headstrong in that when you come into this situation. Let's go ahead and pull 4 more cards for my collective. All right, we had a card fly on out. All right, we have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, I just feel like there's going to be something when it comes into the month of June where it's like, don't worry about X, Y, or Z. Focus on what you want to happen. Have the courage, have the strength. Don't be shy. Don't dim your light for someone else. Let's pull 2 more cards. All right, we have the 8 of Swords and we have the 3 of Wands. Again, I feel for my collective, it's like you want to hold yourself back from success, like you're waiting on something, but I feel the only thing that you're waiting on is like yourself, like you're holding yourself back, like you are holding yourself back. And it's, again, I feel like it has more to do with either the mindset, the lack of something, the worry of someone else, things like that. Don't focus on that. Focus on what you want to accomplish. Put yourself first. Head over heart. Okay, head over emotions. Don't focus on your worries. Don't focus on your stresses. 3 of Wands. I feel like it's time to move forward. All right, we're going to pull 4 cards for the beginning, the middle, and the end of June for my collective. We had 2 cards fly on out. All right, we have the 2 of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's pull 2 more cards for the month of June for my collective. All right, we have the 4 of Cups. And I feel this kind of goes into that thinking, that goes into that worry. All right, we have the King of Cups and we have the King of Swords. Okay, again, I feel that there is a sense here where in the month of June, really focus on what it is that you're trying to accomplish, what it is that you're trying to kind of achieve or kind of overcome, the goals that you want to reach. Because with this, when it comes to the 2 of Cups, I feel for a lot of my collective, like you're coming into a spot where there's something more compatible for you. This could be a relationship with it coming into the 2 of Cups where it's like you're kind of moving into a different space when it comes into relationships. You could be standing up to something in a relationships or kind of just standing your ground. When it comes into a relationship form, you could be kind of deciding who you want to be with when it comes into a relationship, with so many different energies coming out here as well. Now, we have the Queen of Pentacles coming forward, and to me, again, where it's like focusing right here, this queen, she's focusing on her abundance. She's focusing on what like kind of matters to her. And to me, when it comes into this, focus on what matters to you. Now, again, I want to say that there could be an opportunity, there could be something that comes forward for you in the month of June. Now, this, for some of my collective, I feel this could be happening in the first week of June, like in that first beginning of month of June. And there's like, could be some worry about whatever this opportunity is or whatever this is that's kind of coming forward in the beginning of June. For some of you, this week could be coming towards the end of June, and it's like the worry about whatever Spirit's kind of offering. So I want you to take it as it fits for you. But for my collective, and this goes for all of you, don't focus on the worry about it. Don't focus on the stress of this situation. I want you, when it comes into this, to focus on what you want to kind of accomplish, what you want to achieve when it comes into this King energy, okay? When it comes into this, it's a very stable type of energy. It's the stable, I know what I want, I'm going to accomplish this. With this King of Cups, like very into the emotions, but the King of Swords, like standing on business, I know what I'm going to accomplish, I know what I'm going to achieve, and that's kind of what I feel is going to happen for my collective in the month of June, where it's like you're very headstrong. Let's go ahead and just pull 3 last cards for my collective, just to end us out here. Let's pull 3 last cards for my collective to end us out here. All right, we have the 2 of Wands coming forward. We have the 5 of Pentacles coming forward. And we have the Moon coming forward. All right, let's pull 3 more cards on the Moon. All right, we have the Star. Yeah. For those who are worried about kind of walking into the unknown, or again, that unknown situation, for those who are like, you know, should I take this opportunity? I don't know if this is best for me. What if I do this? What if, you know, this happens? whatever this is, I want you to walk away from the worry. I want you to walk away from the stress. I want you to walk into that unknown, because here we have the star again. Oh, I always reference the star into hope as well, where it's like the hope is the light, and that's what it literally says there as well. I feel like this is kind of restoring your hope for you, whatever this is. And it's like you're unaware of it, but you have to make the choice to walk away from whatever's over here in the month of June, to walk over here. And this could be a mindset, this could be physically, this could be spiritually, this could be emotionally, but it's like you have to walk away from an energy over here to focus on over here. And the reason being is because for me, this Queen of Pentacles, it's time for you to focus on yourself. It's time for you to focus on you and what you're looking for. All right. And again, sometimes to have a breakthrough, we have to step outside of this comfort zone, cleanse. I really want you to focus in the month of June. I want you to focus in on not worrying about, this, that, or the other thing not happening, the lack of this, the lack of that, the discommunication here, there, or the other place. I want you to really focus in on yourself. And for most of my collective, maybe make a list for yourself in the month of June. What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to achieve? What's that emotion you're trying to resonate in? And how are we going to accomplish that? And when, you're writing it down, I don't want you to think any negative things like, oh, this can't happen, or this can't happen too soon. I don't have hope for it, right? And I want you to kind of start expanding. If this is where, for some of you in the month of June, you could be looking into kind of going into a new career path. This could be, you're going on vacation with this insight as well. I'm just going to name a couple of things off that are kind of popping into my head through spirit. For some of you, this could be a move of some kind. But this insight, I feel, it's like don't shut things down because you don't think that they're possible. Look into it, because there could be an opportunity that's maybe like set out, or like something that kind of comes up for you, and it's like you maybe shut it down because you don't think it's possible for you. Look into it, because something's going to restore your hope here, but you have to make that choice. All right. I am sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed your message. As always, if you're looking to book a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. Take care.